Eat, Sleep, Love.
My name is Chuck Forrester, and I'm the author of Eat, Sleep, Love, a novel set in San Francisco in the 70s. The 70s in San Francisco were a magical time, and we could be anybody we wanted to be. I'd try on a persona one day. It didn't work, so I tried another persona the next day. Those were the happiest days of my life.
We were strangers in a new city, but we liberated ourselves from the crap back home and were busy discovering our bodies and that touching another man connected souls. Sex made us feel better about ourselves, and it was part of our everyday conversations. We talked about what sex meant, as well as our favorite positions. Elsewhere, if a man took his boyfriend's hand, people pointed in shock. If they were kissed, they were reported to the priest, and if they had sex, especially butt sex, the wrath of God would be brought down on them because butt sex was anathema to everything they held dear. Coming off a time when straight people had experimented with free love, I was in San Francisco, the only city in the country where I could learn the art of lovemaking. And as I was perfecting my skills, AIDS killed the men in my life. Gay men should have a lock on talking openly about sex, but most have forgotten their heritage. My generation stripped away the taboos so we can enjoy the most human urge as we merged with our partners. So ditch the old laptop and go for a sleek handheld, because sex will boost your spirits. It's also joyful, and it nurtures gay souls.
Girls! Girls!
Charlie McKee, the protagonist, represents his generation, the first generation that came to terms with its sexuality in public. Sex for Charlie is a life of erotic adventures as he plays around with sex and touching and drugs. Saying Charlie enjoys sex will put some off, but his story reminds us that sex is gay men's greatest pleasure and tremendously rewarding. Charlie McKee crosses the Golden Gate Bridge in 1971, and San Francisco is Annie Mame's banquet. He doesn't starve, he goes for the suckling pig. At first, his life revolves around the bars and baths that was gay life in those days. He loses his partner Enos and survives AIDS, and Artie shows him a new way of loving.
If you like sex and queer history, you will find this book at your local bookstore, or it's also available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Eat, Sleep, Love. I think you're going to enjoy reading it. I enjoyed writing it.